What book that you have read recently that you liked the plot, but as going through the book, the execution didn't meet the expectation that you had before picking the book? I have finished this book called Great Circle by Maggie Shipstein a couple of days ago, and I couldn't stop thinking about how I wish things turned out to be differently. The plot of the book is basically about this fictional pilot who wants to do the Great Circle from the North Pole to like close the circle from the North Pole to the South Pole in her plane, and we follow her story from birth and before that even meeting her parents and the people that had shaped her childhood to the day that she chose to do this great circle. And we follow her life like through the depression era in the US, also World War II and everything. And the story was really interesting. I really loved her story, but at the same time those chapters and those flashbacks are cut with the story of our current time, when we have this actress, this film star Core Hadley, who is tasked with playing Marion Graves on the big screen as a biopic. And we see also how this actress chose this project in particular and why she was gravitated to the person of Marion Graves. But honestly, as I'm going through the book and whenever I'm like reading flashback and I have to turn the page and read about Hadley, the actress, I'm just flying through it because I want to know more about the pilot more than knowing about the actress. And it's not that her life was not that interesting or her chapters weren't that interesting, but didn't add that much to the plot until the end of the book. Also, minor spoilers, but she didn't get like a redeeming arc. We don't know because she picked this role to play in Marion Graves as a way of her reinventing her image in the public eye. I don't know if it was intentional by the author to make it look like that she shouldn't be chasing this one role to kind of like reinvent herself and know who she is, but it didn't land that well because we get so invested into Hadley and her way of trying to reinvent herself, trying to find her footing in Hollywood and everything. But I was more interested in Marion Graves' life because her life sounded interesting, and also the way and following the steps of her till the end when she chose to do this great circle was more interesting to me. I wish that things were different in the book, and for a book that I picked from the supermarket randomly, this kind of delivered.